wenn man His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Richard Vernon, JP, Mayor of Montego Bay. Ms. Tanya Bedward, Principal Director, Transport Policy in the Ministry of Transport. Mr. Horace Bryson, Senior Director, Engineering, Maintenance and Projects with the Airports Authority of Jamaica. Board of Directors, Executives, Management and Staff of the Airport Authority of Jamaica. Mr. Fernando Bistrain, Country Manager, GAP. Sitara English Byfield, Chief Executive Officer, Kingston Airport Limited. Velma Ricketts Walker, Chief Executive Officer, Commissioner, Jamaica Customs Agency. Mr. Aaron Samuels, Senior Superintendent of Police. Nadine Spence, Chapter Chair, Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association. Joy Roberts, Executive Director, Jamaica Vacations Limited. Monica O'Mealy, Acting Senior Director, Public-Private Partnership in the Ministry of Finance and Public Service. Representatives from the various government agencies, airline representatives, concessionaires. Mr. Shane Monroe, Chief Executive Officer, MBJ Airports Limited. Other executives, management, and staff of MBJ Airport Limited. Representatives of the media, other invited guests, good morning. My name is Sharon Hislop-Holtz, and I'm the Manager, Commercial Business Development and Marketing with MBJ Airports Limited. It is my pleasure to welcome you to today's Airport Forum, where we will inform you on the latest developments at our airport. Today, we will provide updates on the ongoing projects, new developments, and improvements to enhance the travel experience through MBJ. Mr. Shane Monroe, CEO of MBJ, will provide insights on the traffic and developments underway to transform the Sangster International Airport and the experience of our airport users. We invite the participants to send questions via the question and answer link. The icon is located under the chat button. There are 3 dots there, and you'll find a question and answer. If you're using a mobile device, you'll also see 3 dots next to chat, and a question and answer will come up. If you are not successful using those mediums, you may use WhatsApp, and the telephone number is 876-589-7525. Apologies on behalf of Mr. Audley Diedrich, President and CEO of the Airports Authority of Jamaica, who is unavoidably absent today. And I now invite Mr. Horace Bryson, Senior Director, Engineering, Maintenance and Projects with the Airports Authority, to bring greetings on behalf of the President and CEO of the Airports Authority of Jamaica to begin our session.
Thank you, Sharon. And good morning, all. All protocols observed. I don't have a protocol list in front of me, so pardon me for that. But all protocol observes and recognizing all the important stakeholders gathered this morning as we embark on yet another important event in our aviation history, the 14th Aviation MBJ Forum. As I came out this morning, Sharon, and trying to gather my thoughts around what I'm going to speak about this morning, as I bring greetings on behalf of our president, I likened it onto a game of cricket that I played in my younger days. And I said, well, being first up on the field, I think I get the chance to pick which role I'm going to play in terms of a cricket game. So I chose the one of umpire. So I will reserve the right to decide whether you're out or in as you give your speech. But light as that may be, Pleasant morning to you all. And as Sharon mentioned, this slot would normally have been filled by our erstwhile president and CEO of Airports Authority, Mr. Audie Diedrich, but he is unavoidably absent this morning. And hence it is my distinct pleasure to bring greetings to you on behalf of the Board of Directors, the management and staff of the Airports Authority of Jamaica, which for short we say the AAJ. Sharon has already told you my name and my substantive portfolio in the Airports Authority, which I've enjoyed for the last 13 or so years. Why are we here this morning? In 2003, the government of Jamaica finalized the arrangement and the strategic decision to involve private participation in the upgrading and modernizing of the Sangster International Airport by way of a public-private partnership, which we call P3. Through this competitive bidding process, MBJ Airports Limited assumed the role of operating, financing, and developing the Sangster International Airport, SIA. This has proven to be a successful partnership with the government of Jamaica and the Airports Authority of Jamaica. This is borne out by the level of capital investment made at SIA, the concession fees paid to AAJ, direct taxes paid and indirect taxes collected or generated on behalf of the government of Jamaica. We are gathered here today because airport forums are a mandatory part of the concession agreement between the GOJ and MBJ Airports Limited. These forums aim to provide information and foster dialogue with key stakeholders in an open but fairly intimate setting. We therefore encourage all the stakeholders in attendance to fully utilize this platform to appropriately interrogate, to follow up, comment, and even commend the MBJ team as deemed necessary and appropriate. Ladies and gentlemen, having made a remarkable recovery from recent global shocks, resilience of our sector was more recently tested by the passage of Hurricane Beryl. As the hurricane threatened Jamaica, the AAJ convened several meetings and engagement with stakeholders to ensure that all the necessary precautions were taken. As we are aware, the southernmost parishes sustained more severe damages from Hurricane Beryl. However, for the most part, aviation industry did not experience any major fallout. SIA sustained major damages, but the remarkable team ensured that the facility was operational by July 5, 2024, and we applaud them most heartily for that. We give thanks to Almighty God that today we can boast that we have a strong, resilient aviation and airport sector. By any objective measure, MBJ's performance at SIA has been exemplary and it continues to capture the attention of the world. Significant improvements in service levels and operational efficiencies have been achieved, resulting in the airport receiving recognition from the Airports Council International. SIA was also named the Caribbean's leading airport by World Travel Awards recently again in August 2024, and this for the 17th time and 16 consecutive years since 2009. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, the team of MBJ should be heartily congratulated and applauded. MBJ continues to demonstrate unwavering dedication to service service quality and innovation, implementing numerous enhancements aimed at improving passenger experience and operational efficiency. These efforts continue, and MBJ will share some of the achievements with you as outlined by Mrs. Hislop-Holt earlier. In closing, I want to remind you that in 2023, MBJ celebrated 20 sterling years of operations at SIA, 20 consecutive good years. And remember, 17 of those years, they have been getting awards for sterling performance. The AAJ looks forward to an even greater level of performance, achievements, and a continuous and mutually beneficial relationship for the years ahead. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brighton. And while it's a mandate for us to host an airport forum, it is indeed our pleasure to share with the stakeholders as well as the public the developments that have been happening here on airport. And we are committed to continuously upgrade the airport facilities and infrastructure, and also to be able to adapt to the evolving needs of our passengers, and also to make the people of Jamaica proud. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Mr. Shane Monroe, CEO of MBJ, who will provide updates on air service developments and infrastructural development works to support the growth in air service. Welcome, Mr. Monroe.
Good morning, everyone. His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Richard Vernon, is with us, along with Ms. Tanya Bed Ward, representing the Honorable Minister Darrell Valls, as well as Mr. Horace Bryson, representing Mr. Audie DJ, President and CEO of the Airports Authority of Jamaica. Also with us are members of the board of the AAJ, Mr. Vistring, our country manager, Gap, CEO of PACAL, Sitar English by Appeal, and the Commissioner and CEO of Jamaica Customs, Ms. Velma Ricketts Walker. Amongst other specially invited and distinguished guests, stakeholders, valued partners, colleagues, again, good morning and welcome to the first forum for 2024. For over 2 decades, MBJ Airports Limited has been entrusted with an extraordinary responsibility: the development and transformation of Jamaica's main gateway, Sanford International Airport, as the gateway to the world. Our vision to exceed expectations while being uniquely Jamaican is demonstrated in years of growth, innovation, and unwavering commitment to continuous improvement to meet global standards. From deploying the latest technology to the distinctly Jamaican flair in our terminals, we strive every day to create an experience that is truly world-class and authentically Jamaican. Every success we have had, every milestone we have reached over the past 21 years is a testament to the dedication of our team, the support of our stakeholders who are with us today, and the trust placed in us by the government and the people of Jamaica. We continue to position Sanford International Airport to facilitate Jamaica's economic growth. island to the world. Let us now delve into aeronautical performance, our achievements, and our plans for the future. We'll start out by reviewing, as shown on the screen, passenger traffic year to date, and this is up to July 2024. We are now at 3.2 million passengers, just about on par with the number of passengers for 2023. Still about 7% above 2019. Of course, this is just before the pandemic. Aircraft movements, again, almost on par with last year, year-to-date figures, 26,821 for 2024, compared with 26,881 for 2023, 2% above 2019. In terms of cargo, this is in tons, these are year-to-date figures. We are 3,362, 7% above 2023, but of course, 21% below 2019. Cargo has not recovered to the levels pre-pandemic. Of course, that's largely due to certain markets that have had a delay in reopening, mainly to the UK and Canada, which handles the majority of exports through Montego Bay, and of course, much of our cargo is in the belly of the aircraft. But we are hopeful that this will continue to recover as it has year over year, and 7% over 2023. In terms of market share, the main market for us continues to be the United States, 74%, followed by Canada, 14.25%, and the United Kingdom, 7.26%. Of course, the remaining traffic for us, a small percentage, comes from other destinations in Europe and elsewhere in the world. Airline share, and these again are year-to-date figures. American Airlines continues to be the #1 carrier at 21%, followed by JetBlue at 14%, Delta at 13%, Southwest at 11%, United at 8%, and the remaining airlines are as shown, making up the overall pool of airlines operating here at Sandton International Airport. Again, highlighting the five largest carriers all from the United States. Top routes for us continue to be from North America. #1 route is New York, followed by Toronto, Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale, Charlotte, Orlando, Newark, Miami, Baltimore, and Chicago are here. Of course, you will see some variance in the numbers between 23 and 24. 23 shown in green, 24 is that blue line on the right. And some markets, clearly, for various reasons, some we are well aware of, global economic uncertainties, challenges that carriers have with some of our airline partners, with staff or fleet issues, and the overall competitive landscape of the destination. We are starting to see that impact some routes, and we are seeing that with slight decline in over year with New York, Toronto. However, some routes have picked up: Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale, Charlotte, over 2023. Newark has increased dramatically. United operates out of that city, and they have grown significantly. The next slide just shows for these same routes where the variances are. Of course, you can see the greatest increase in PAX over 23 is Newark, right? Miami is down and Philadelphia as well. Again, these are changes in airline and how they have deployed their fleet. But much of the traffic certainly out of the New York area and Philadelphia has been picked up in Newark as well. And we continue to look forward for increased performance out of our traditional routes in New York and Toronto. The good news, however, certainly is that we continue to have success in new routes to Montego Bay. Namely, we have starting in November available from Hartford, Connecticut 2 times weekly. This is a service that we are really looking forward to. It certainly opens up a new market on the Northeast that has strong diaspora population. We believe that it will do very well. And of course, Montego Bay has a good history of supporting airlines as they expand internationally. And this is one of the strategies for Avelo to start in Montego Bay. Of course, they're operating already in the United States, and we will certainly ensure that that service is a success here. The other service that we're excited about is with LATAM coming out of Peru. That starts in December 3 times weekly. This is a return of a service that operated just before the pandemic. And certainly it's one that we're also very excited about because it opens up additional connections to South America, increasing connectivity for travelers from that region. And certainly there are cultural and economic ties that will be facilitated with this new flight to Montego Bay. Certainly that diversity or that strategy of diversifying our traffic is one of our main goals to seek to add service outside of North America. And certainly South America is a main target for us, so we're very excited for the start of that service from Peru. Should say that it's not just traffic from Peru, but that airport that LATAM will operate will offer connectivity to other countries in South America, Chile, Brazil, Argentina, etc. Moving on to projects, construction projects. We are very busy here at Sangster International Airport. Certainly, we are investing and improving our facilities to ensure that we have the increased capacity with the expected growth in passenger traffic, and also to transform the passenger experience at SIA. So we'll take you through some of the main projects. And firstly, just a highlight of the recent runway extension opening that we had that service or ceremony, I should say, earlier this year. And that was well attended and certainly a project that we are very excited that is now at its completion, but certainly has additional runway length. And of course, RESA, which is the additional safety area, which allows us to be fully compliant with IQ regulations as it relates to our runway. The other projects that we are working on is the expansion of the immigration and outbound security area. This is a major project for us, along with the Gate 67 renovation. We are constructing a new ramp there, the renovation of gates 1 to 5, the expansion of the check-in hall, new landside roads, the air-to-sea lounge and East Concourse expansion, as well as we're expanding the CPA and the car rental. This photo shows the arrivals car park that is already in use. Of course, missing from that photo is the service station, which was demolished to make way for expanding the car park facilities. However, plans are on the way to establish a service station at an alternate location. And those, that we expect to be able to provide more information in the next airport forum. We're also working on the commercial pickup area. This is where we have most of our tour operators picking up passengers. This is showing the new layout for that space. It will be just above where the existing Knoxburg terminal is, which will be relocated to the south, and a new car rental area, which will be paved and made available for use next month for our car rental operators. This is just showing some photos of the work in that area. We mentioned immigration and security expansion. This is a large project, $18 million being executed by ZDA, and it will double the size of the immigration hall to 2,600 square meters, and also the existing security screening area will be expanded to 2,500 square meters, increasing the number of lanes. We have 9 security lanes, we are carrying that up to 12. And of course, a better experience for passengers with new arrivals and departures orientation zones. So that work is in progress. If you visit the airport, you'll see an area that is pouring away from the general public, but quite a lot of activity by ZD behind that area. This is just showing a pictorial of what that will look like in the future. So we're very excited about this project and the impact that it will have. The first phase of this project, which is the new build, we expect to have it available for use by the end of the second quarter of next year. The check-in hall is also an area that we're actively working on. This project is underway. Involves the expansion of the check-in hall by moving the facade to the south and displacing the road. A new canopy will be installed at the front of the terminal. That's also under construction. The target is to have the additional space available to the public by the end of this year. Again, just showing renderings of that space and some of the construction photos. The AirC Lounge is well advanced. We expect that it will be substantially complete ahead of the winter season. And right now they are in the finishes stage, interior finishes. Again, this project will allow for passengers who are going to the cruise ship here to process in this facility. Now we are processing the arrivals further, and that will be done in this facility, sort of decongesting that area and offering a better experience for important part of our traffic during the winter season. And we're looking forward to the completion of this in a few weeks. The West Concourse renovation, we recently awarded this project. This is a gutting this year. This is the older part of the terminal building, but we're bringing it to the same standard as we have done in other areas that we have renovated, the central area, with the finishes of the space, certainly bringing it to a standard that is in line with what we would expect our passengers, from our passengers to expect. The sense of place, and certainly comfortable seating, Wi-Fi, concessions, and other amenities. The East Concourse expansion, we are now in the procurement phase for this contract. It will be awarded next month as well. That will see to the expansion of the East Concourse on the north side and on the south side of the terminal, and also, as you can see in the image on the lower left-hand side of the screen, we're adding an additional escalator on the arrivals corridor leading to immigration. That adds some redundancy and additional elevator as well. Again, just offering a better experience for our passengers. We're also working to replace all the inbound carousels. This is an active project executed by Alstep. They are the service provider, and that will see to the addition of an additional carousel for inbound bags, and all will be replaced in this project. One of the carousels will be outfitted with an in-feed point for working with customs in the future on the possibility of inbound screening. But this is also a project that is well on the way. And we recently added 10 additional self-service kiosks. We now have 60 in the check-in area. These last 10 are also equipped with biometric technology, and this is in line with our strategy. We have a major biometric project this year to streamline passenger processing, also to enhance security, where passengers will be able to enroll at these kiosks and go to a self-bag drop position at the check-in counter. We are working with some of our key airlines on that, and also then transition through the security process through e-gates, and also the possibility of boarding with biometrics as well. Other projects that we are working on, we recently replaced our check-in counters, our gate counters. We also this year replaced all airport seating in the terminal. So in both the West Concourse and East Concourse, we have all new seating. We are upgrading our Wi-Fi throughout the terminal, adding additional access points to improve the service to our passengers. We also implemented a check-in area in the former domestic part of the facility. Southwest now operates in that area, and we are doing work to add a canopy and extension and other facilities to support that baggage makeup area on the west, again, relieving some of the traffic surrounding that, the eastern DMA. We mentioned the baggage carousel project, the eastern course and the western course renovation. We also recently replaced the remaining X-ray machines at the security checkpoint, so they are all new for all 9 screening lanes. And we are also replacing various air handling units on the airport property, again to enhance comfort, thermal comfort for our passengers. And the third phase of our solar PV project, where our commitment to sustainability and reducing our carbon footprint certainly is driving our push towards this additional 3 megawatts, will bring us to a total of 6 megawatts of installed solar PV and battery energy storage systems as well. These investments, totaling millions, tens of millions of US dollars, demonstrate our unwavering commitment to providing a world-class airport experience. But more than that, they represent our belief in the future of Jamaica's tourism industry and our role in facilitating its growth. Each of these projects have been carefully planned not just to meet our current needs, but to anticipate and provide for future growth. We're not just building for today, we're laying foundation for SIA for tomorrow. In addition to this, we are already working on the next master plan. We are in the final stages of that. And that will speak to the development of the airport, not just at the end of this concession period, but for the next 20 years beyond 2033. These projects, of course, come with some discomfort, but certainly we appreciate the patience and the understanding as we work to create an even better airport for our valued passengers and partners. Turning to concessions, we would certainly like to highlight some of our concessions. And the last forum, this store was just about opening a Walwood store, and just to highlight that this is the latest concession open featuring all local art and crafts and artisan involvement, certainly from Jamaican artisans. So we're very excited about this store. But also, we would like to highlight the Bob Marley One Love restaurant. This iconic establishment has been honored with multiple awards. The Global Airport Hub Award for 2024. In fact, it won Global Winner Airport Restaurant Design of the Year. It also was the global winner. And when I say global, I'm not talking Caribbean, right? We're talking Asia, Europe, right? So, Airport Casual Dining Restaurant of the Year, also global winner. And regional winner for the Americas and the Caribbean, Airport Casual Dining Restaurant of the Year, Airport Food and Beverage Offer, Best Representing Sense of Place, Airport Food and Beverage Opening of the Year, and Airport Restaurant Design of the Year. Certainly, these accolades are not just a testament to the quality of Bob Marley's One Love restaurant, but also highlight our commitment to offering dining experiences that are recognized as world class and that are, again, authentically, uniquely Jamaican. The recognition for best representing sense of place is particularly gratifying as it aligns perfectly with our vision and design that we pursued with this space. So, congratulations again to Express Catering Limited and all those involved in this effort from our commercial team and MBJ as well. The other concession that we'd like to highlight, Club Mobile, again awarded Caribbean's leading airport lounge for 2024 by the World Travel Awards. This is their 12th consecutive year that they have received this accolade, and again, a testament to Club Mobile's commitment to offering an unparalleled experience for their guests. Certainly, it demonstrates also the ability to offer premium services to passengers that meet expectations regionally and internationally as well. These achievements are not just awards, they are a reflection of our efforts to have world-class experiences at SIA, and that the airport is not just a place to pass through, but a destination in its own right, offering experiences that are memorable, that are enjoyable, and again, distinctly Jamaican. Moreover, the success of our concessionaires plays a crucial role in our overall strategy. High quality dining, shopping, and lounge experiences not only enhance passenger satisfaction, but also contribute significantly to revenues and that diversification and resilience that is necessary in today's world. To all our concessionaires, whether you are a small kiosk or a large restaurant, know that you play a vital role in our airport community, and we look forward to your continued success. Moving on to our MBJ CX program, this has been a major initiative for us, customer experience. When we speak of the customer, we're not just talking the passengers, but the entire airport community. It's a focus, a major focus for us. We had earlier this year our Customer Experience Excellence Award, where we highlight various persons who work at the airport, various agencies, where they have excelled and provided exceptional customer experience. These are just some photos of some of the winners from that event, and it's an annual event, of course, to highlight and to encourage our team members here at SIA to offer. In addition to that award ceremony, there are many initiatives associated with our customer experience. If you are receiving a restricted area pass as of today, some of you would have already participated in some of the first mandatory training for CX and a short assessment. That's required for you to receive your restricted area pass. And the goal of this, again, is to bring the entire airport community to our next level, where we see the passenger experience and offering an exceptional passenger experience front of mind. Certainly, every stakeholder, every partner has an experience with the passenger at a different touch point. MBJ as an airport will not be at every position, but then we have our red cap porters, wheelchair attendants, airline security personnel, those at the gates, our concessionaires, or customs, immigration on arrivals, or car rental, tour operators, etc. All have an experience with the passenger and contribute to making that experience memorable, and that they will have a desire to return to Jamaica. So this is a very important element for us. We also launched our CX Council this week, which is made up of personnel from various entities, where we invite them to share with us their ideas, their suggestions, their critique of what can be improved at SIA, certain in relation to customer experience. Some of our other achievements, which we are very excited about, we are now ISO 14001 certified for environmental management system. This adds to the two other ISO certifications that we announced in our previous forum, ISO 27001 Information Security Management System and ISO 9001 Quality Management System. Certainly, ISO 14001 highlights our commitment to sustainable operations, and this is an internationally recognized standard that emphasizes our dedication or highlights our dedication to minimize our environmental impact and to operate in an environmentally responsible manner. We're very proud of our environmental team, which is led by one person, Tisha Mohan, who is not here, but the wider MBJ and airport community, because ISO certification for us as an airport, many of our stakeholders would know involves them as well, and we have had to involve them in this effort. We are perhaps one of the very few companies now certified in these three areas at a global level. Again, testament to our focus on operating at the highest possible level. We are also recertified for airport carbon accreditation, again highlighting our efforts to reduce our carbon footprint and reduce the impact of climate change. We are working on the next level, which is level 3 optimization. Again, that will involve working with other entities, airlines, ground handlers, on them also having programs to reduce their carbon emissions. And of course, Caribbean's leading airports. This was highlighted by Mr. Bryson. We are also very excited about this award. We don't take it lightly that we have won it so many times and that it is given to us, but rather it's motivation for us to work even harder, to innovate more boldly, and to serve our passengers and our communities even better. This award is not just for MBJs, for our entire airport community, from those who check in, the maintenance teams, the airline partners, and again, a testament to collective dedication, professionalism, and commitment to excellence. So with that, certainly we thank you all for joining us for this our airport forum. Um, Looking ahead, we are very excited about the transformations on the horizon, not just for the short term, but for the long term. And these expansion of our facilities or the diversification of routes, the enhancement of our services, all of these are aimed at further elevating the experience of passengers at SIA. And beyond the numbers and infrastructure, our ultimate goal remains unchanged to create an airport that is a source of pride for every Jamaican and a welcoming gateway for every visitor. An airport that is efficient and modern, yet warm and distinctly Jamaican. An airport that doesn't just meet expectations, but exceed them. As we embark on the next chapter of our journey, I invite each of you, our staff, our partners, our passengers, to join us to share your ideas, to be a part of our growth story. And together we can ensure that Sanchez International Airport continues to be a shining example of Jamaican hospitality and operational excellence. Thank you for your attention today, for your continued support, and for being a part of this journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mon. And it's important, again, for us to have facilitate a forum such as this, just based on what Mr. Monroe outlined. I mean, persons or airport users now may undergo some discomfort. However, he has indicated, just where we are going in the future. And unfortunately, it's an airport, so we can't close for construction. So until then, but you will see that the discomfort temporarily will resume to much better facilities for our users. Also, Mr. Monroe touched on, just the awards, not just the individuals from the CX programs, but also the concessions as well as the airport with the Caribbean's Leading Awards, Caribbean's Leading Airport Award for 2024 again. And again, we want to thank the entire Sanford International Airport team. It's not just MBJ, it's all the agencies and companies that make up the airport. So we want to thank you all. And just looking on that video, if I'm not from Jamaica, if I was not from Jamaica and I saw that video, definitely I would want to come to Jamaica and definitely experience what Sanford International Airport has to offer. And there's one word that you'll keep hearing more and more. I mean, there's the customer experience, the CX program, but just throughout, we try to ensure we create an experience here at the airport for our users. It's the first place where persons will see that represents Jamaica as well as the last. So in our service, in the facilities, in the products on offer, everything. So again, thank you, Mr. Monroe. A reminder to send any questions you may have using the question and answer icon on your computer or your mobile device. Alternatively, you may use WhatsApp 876-589-7525. The Minister of Science, Energy and Transport, the Honorable Darrell Bass, has sent his apologies. He is unavailable to meet with us here today. However, Ms. Tanya Beckford, Principal Director, Transport Policy, will bring the address on behalf of the Minister of Transport. Ms. Bedward, welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Hislop Holt. Good morning, everyone. Let me first acknowledge all our distinguished attendees and participants online. And just to note, all protocols observed. It is certainly a pleasure to be participating in this forum in my own right, as well, in particular, rather, to be sharing, delivering the minister's message. And that I will get into right now. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My sincerest apologies for not being able to join you today. However, I thought it important that I insisted that my message be conveyed on my behalf at today's Sangster International Airports Forum, an event that brings together some of the brightest minds and most dedicated professionals in the fields of aviation, technology, and transport, and other supporting disciplines. Firstly, I extend my sincere thanks to our host, MBJ Airports Limited, and all the contributors who have, time and again, made this forum possible, providing timely updates and sharing important information with valuable stakeholders. Your commitment to advancing our aviation infrastructure and services is truly commendable. The Sangster International Airport represents not just a gateway to Jamaica, but a critical hub that connects our island to the world. It is a vital artery for tourism, trade, and economic development. To use a famous anonymous quote, a mile of highway will take you a mile of runway will take you anywhere in the world. In our rapidly evolving global landscape, We must continue to innovate and adapt to ensure that our infrastructure meets the highest efficiency, safety, and sustainability standards. Our vision for international airports is rooted in the principles of progress and sustainability. We are committed to enhancing the development of our airports, including passenger experience, while embracing cutting-edge technologies to improve operational efficiency. As we look ahead, we must set achievable goals to include one, embracing technological advancements, and this includes advanced air traffic management systems, biometric screening technologies, and data-driven decision-making tools that will enhance both security and convenience for our travelers. Secondly, sustainability and environmental stewardship. Our commitment to environmental sustainability is unwavering. The government of Jamaica is focused on reducing the country's carbon footprint through energy-efficient practices, renewable energy projects, and waste management initiatives. We want to set a benchmark in green aviation and inspire other airports within the region and globally to follow suit. And thirdly, the matter of enhanced passenger experience, providing an exceptional travel experience that is at the heart of our mission. We continue to work with our airport operators to upgrade amenities, improve connectivity, and ensure that every traveler enjoys a seamless and comfortable journey each time they travel to and from Jamaica. I want to acknowledge the remarkable strides that the Sangster International Airport and its stakeholders have made along this trajectory. In this regard, I would like to recognize several commendable initiatives by the MBJ Limited, to include the installation of a 5.7 megawatt solar power plant at the facility, the implementation and operationalization of electronic immigration gates, and the extension of the runway. These and so many other achievements are a testament to your dedication and hard work towards achieving the national aviation vision. It would be remiss of me if I did not take the time to congratulate MBJ Airports Limited once again copying the World Travel Awards for the Caribbean's leading airline for the 16th consecutive win. Moreover, MBJ Airports Club, MOBE, has also won the award for the Caribbean's leading airport lounge for the 12th straight year. If this is anything to go by, you must be doing something right. While we celebrate the airport's achievement, we must recognize that there is still significant work to be done to fully realize the government's vision for the sector. The government of Jamaica continues to work with our airport operators to advance our aviation and tourism landscape towards creating a lasting legacy for our country. As we move forward, let us remember that our efforts today as stakeholders in the aviation technology and transport fields will shape the future of the airports and our nation. By working together, we can overcome challenges, seize opportunities, and create a world-class aviation hub that is a testament to our collective vision and determination. Our roles are collectively crucial in making a difference. In closing, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your unwavering dedication and invaluable contributions. Your expertise and enthusiasm are the driving force behind our collective efforts to chart the course for the future of Sangster International Airport. Thank you for your attention, and I look forward to the fruitful discussions and innovative ideas that will emerge from this forum. Best wishes. And that concludes the message from Honorable Darrell Vaz, Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications, and Transport. And I will remain online, and the hope is that should questions be raised, I will be able to assist from the ministry's perspective.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bedward, for the address on behalf of the Minister of Transport. And we do welcome you to remain online for the rest of the session.
You're welcome.
And just based on the minister's address, it would appear, and his vision for air transportation, we got the thumbs up, I think, that we are on our way to meeting his vision. So thanks again, Ms. Bedward.
You're welcome.
I will now go into a very important event that's upcoming. I think most of you, and I do hope all of you, are aware of this event. It's the Sangster International, the Team Sangster, MBJ Team Sangster 5K Run Walk. And that is slated for Sunday, September 8th. It starts at 5:30 a.m. here at the airport. So you're now seeing the flyer that's currently distributed. So this one, it shows all our sponsors. I think when I counted last, we had over 70 sponsors. So first of all, I want to say thank you so very much for your continued support. This is the 4th year that we have embarked on this event. And this event really, it started in 2019, and over the years, MBJ has always been focused on education as well as youth. And so we decided to host an event that the airport community as well as the wider community could participate. It promotes health, encourages camaraderie. Just persons who work on the airport can play together, have fun, not being at work. And this event was conceptualized. This is the 4th year, and year over year, we have been growing in terms of the participation as well as the funds that we gain from this initiative. Last year, we donated $11 million, and as I mentioned, it's all towards education. We try as best as possible to reduce whatever the spend is. We have the participation persons pay to enter the race. It's coordinated along with running events, so it's a timed event. You get your bib, register, you get your bib and your time. So we have a lot of persons who compete in these races who actually participate year over year. But this initiative, as I said, it has become a staple and it's integral for our community efforts. And this provides, as I mentioned, a lot of students. And last year, the funds that we raised, we distributed to 180 students directly, as well as others from community organizations who would have benefited indirectly. We have numerous students who currently, they are unable to go to school on a daily basis, or they're in school, but they are their parents or their guardian, they are unable to provide the proper lunch, or just depending on what their needs are. So whether it is the books, the school fees, lunch, taxi fare, whatever. So this fund doesn't go towards just paying for tuition, but we have the application forms online, and this flyer that's now showing, it gives you the link, and it's on our website, www.mbjairport.com. As you go on the page, you will see this flyer that you can click, or you can search charity run walk. But we have seen that there is obviously a need, there's a real need, and we started with donating the funds to persons from St. James. So it's 3 categories of grants. So we have the Team Sangster, persons who work on the airport or their dependents can benefit. We have one for the community, which we started with St. James only, and we extended to Western Jamaica. This year, we have also included St. Elizabeth, we are all aware of the impacts of Hurricane Beryl on the parish there, and we are sure that the students will be impacted based on that. And so we have extended to St. Elizabeth, and the plan is to grow this event and this initiative to someday be able to include all of Jamaica. So we ask all, please share the flyer with the grant application. You know persons who are in need, the schools, parents, students, whoever, please share it, because we want to capture as many persons, and every small amount will make a big difference. So please share this flyer with all those persons who you know are in need of financial assistance for education. We had shown the other flyer, which again, thanks to the support, you can go back, maybe. Sorry, thanks to the support of all our sponsors, the Airports Authority of Jamaica, they came on as a title sponsor. So the Airports Authority, they are celebrating their 50th anniversary this year, and they thought this was an initiative that they would like to be a part of. So they are our title sponsor. We have the Jamaica Tourist Board, Hospitan, Princess, Sinex, Dewey, Club Mobile, CVMTV, S Hotel. We have, as I said, 70. So I won't be able to call all, but just want to say, I think not just MBJ, but all the sponsors who are here, they see that there is a real need, and this is an event that they wish to support. And as I said, we were able to donate $11 million last year, and we are hoping that we can increase the monies that we allocate this year. So for those who have not yet registered, for any company that's on this platform and you are not seeing your brand on the flyer and you wish to be a part, it's not too late. And if you are not able to sponsor, it doesn't matter. We welcome all to participate. So if you can sponsor your team, that's fine, or encourage your staff, community members, friends, family, everybody to just support this initiative, which goes a far way. Thank you for that. We will now take any questions you may have for us. At this time, we're not seeing any on the platform under Q&A nor in our WhatsApp. So that being the case, it would appear that we have answered all the questions that you may have had. And so we thank you very much for joining us here today for another airport forum. Thank you all.